In the quiet town of Willowbrook stood an old, decrepit mansion known as Hollow Manor. For decades, the manor had been abandoned, its dark silhouette casting an eerie shadow over the town. Local legend had it that the manor was haunted by the spirits of its former inhabitants, a family whose tragic fate had left them restless in the afterlife. One stormy night, a group of adventurous teenagers dared each other to spend the night in Hollow Manor. Among them was Lily, a brave young girl who was more curious than afraid. The group entered the mansion, their footsteps echoing through the empty halls as they explored room after room. As the night deepened, strange things began to happen. Doors creaked open on their own, cold drafts swept through the corridors, and flickering candles illuminated ghostly faces in the portraits that adorned the walls. Ignoring the signs, the teenagers continued their exploration until they stumbled upon a hidden door in the attic. Intrigued, they opened the door and descended down a narrow, winding staircase that seemed to go on forever. When they reached the bottom, they found themselves in a dark, damp chamber. The air was thick with an unsettling presence, and an ancient, ornate mirror stood against the far wall. One by one, the teenagers approached the mirror, their reflections distorting in its warped surface. Suddenly, the room filled with whispers, and the mirror began to shimmer with an otherworldly light. Terrified, the teenagers tried to flee, but an invisible force held them in place. The whispers grew louder, revealing the tragic tale of the family who once lived in Hollow Manor. Long ago, the patriarch of the family, Nathaniel Hollow, had made a deal with dark forces to gain unimaginable wealth and power. In exchange, the spirits of his family were bound to the manor, cursed to haunt its halls for eternity. Realizing the gravity of their situation, Lily bravely stepped forward, determined to break the curse and free the trapped spirits. With a trembling hand, she reached out and touched the mirror. In an instant, a blinding light enveloped the room, and the spirits of the Hollow family appeared before her. With a final, sorrowful gaze, Nathaniel Hollow thanked Lily for her bravery and sacrifice. The curse was broken, and the spirits of the family were finally released, ascending into the afterlife in peace. As dawn broke, Hollow Manor stood silent and empty. The town of Willowbrook was finally free from the haunting presence that had plagued it for generations. The tale of Lily's bravery became a cautionary legend, reminding all who heard it of the darkness that lurked within the walls of Hollow Manor. And so, the mansion remained abandoned, a crumbling relic of the past, its secrets buried deep within its walls, waiting to be discovered by the next unsuspecting soul who dared to venture inside.